Updating the breaking news, 10 members of the same family get caught in a heartbreaking fire overnight. 4 are hospitalized, including the mother. So far, 1 body has been found. The other 5 are presumed dead. WJZ is live with complete coverage of this horrible tragedy. Mike Schuh is live in Northeast Baltimore, and Captain Jeff Long is above the scene in Sky Eye Chopper 13. We'll begin with Mike.
Good morning, Jess. Good morning, everyone. There are a lot of grim faces here when it became apparent that 6 children had died. And the next part that became apparent is when they realized that someone had to find them. These shots now live from Sky Eye Chopper 13 show that an excavator is in place. It is doing some of the heavy lifting, but the rest has to be done by hand. When firefighters arrive, they can't go in. Flames are shooting from every window, choking smoke everywhere. Outside, they find 4 people coughing and with burns. This is the mother, Katie Malone. She's inhaling oxygen. Here are 2 of her little kids, side by side, dazed, headed to the ambulance. Another child, also taking oxygen, is carried by a fighter to an ambulance as well. Those are the survivors. Now the facts no one wants to hear.
We may have 6 children that are still inside of this particular home.
All 6 are the brothers and sisters of the survivors who were taken to the hospital. They range in age from 8 months to 11 years old. Firefighters can only pour on water. It's good they stayed outside. As these flames indicate, the third floor collapsed into the second soon falling into the first. By daybreak, reality sets in. There will be no survivors found here.
We would have to presume that if they're in there, that they are deceased at this point.
6 children still inside this shell. And because it's too dangerous for firefighters to search, an excavator arrives.
It's going to basically take and remove the heavy parts of the debris that collapsed down on the lower floors.
So that has what's been happening now, and they have been removing some of that debris. The remains of one of those children has been found. And what we have learned is that Katie Malone, the mother of all the children, she is an employee of Congressman Elijah Cummings. WJZ just spoke with him about this news.
One of my employees, Katie Malone, who has been with my office for 11 years, experienced a fire. And sadly, 6 of her 9 children perished. It's a very difficult time for our office. We have made it clear that my office is going to do every single thing in our power to embrace them in this very, very difficult time.
So arson investigators here are still on the scene. The fire chief has been here all night long as they not only are trying to get the remains out of this building, but also try to figure out what went on. This is going to be a long and slow process. To recap, there are 4 people who survived this fire, and there are 6 children presumed dead, the remains of 1 which have been found. I'm Mike Schuh, WJZ Eyewitness News, reporting live in Northeast Baltimore. Back to you, Jess.
No words, Mike. This is just heartbreaking. Thank you for your coverage. Let's go live now to Captain Jeff Long over the scene in Sky Eye Chopper 13. Captain Jeff.
Baltimore City firefighters continue to put water onto the smoldering remains of this home on Springwood Avenue. You can see the smoke. Now, this is just a couple houses away from Bel Air Road. There is Bel Air Road with all of the equipment that they've staged there. Obviously, this is shutting down this section of the road, so it's best to avoid the area. It is shut down 1 block north and 1 block south of Springwood Avenue in Parkville. Reporting live from Sky Chopper 13. I'm Captain Jeff Long. Back to you.
Wow, Captain Jeff, thank you. Now, because of the amount of equipment needed, Bel Air Road is expected to be closed for quite some time. And stay with WJZ. We'll have the latest developments on this fire in Northeast Baltimore. We will bring you complete coverage coming up today at 4, 5, and 6.